Everybody, welcome to another episode of Real Time Training. I'm your host, Paul Turner. In our last episode, we've been talking about youth groups that don't have bands, that don't have the big epic worship thing going on with the bands. And so I said, well, can we still have worship? Yes, and I'm going through that cycle myself where we don't have a band. So in the last episode, we talked about, and there's a link, I'll put a link down here somewhere, where you can get to that episode about just working with audio and an audio playlist where you just have music playing and how to create a pace and put the right songs in there and all how to choose all that. And in this episode, I want to talk about how to use YouTube to create your playlist from a YouTube. Okay, so here we go. I'm back on my my iTunes list here, and I have created what I call the Sunday Night Soak, and that we'll get into that into another episode. But I have chosen some songs here that are going to be part of that. Now, you notice that it says 54 minutes. Now, if you have 54 minutes in your midweek worship and you kids just worship for a whole hour, I say go crazy, man. That's awesome. But normally, you'll probably have about 10 to 15, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever you may have. And so I'm going to go ahead and go over here to YouTube. And let's see, in the YouTube here. Now, let me just show you. I use, in this particular thing, I use Firefox. And Firefox has these really cool apps. This little app right here you can see called Download Videos MP4. That means that is built into the framework of the search engine, of things like that, where basically I can download the video. So here's what I did. In choosing a video, I chose a song here called God is Love by Bridge City. And always put lyrics when you search, because otherwise you'll just get the song. So in this way I get lyrics. Another reason we do that obviously is because we want to see, if you put lyrics, you'll find some different kinds of videos, and different people have made and created videos for that. I'm choosing this video because I'm just going to play a little bit of it here. Okay, what I'm looking for here is that the lyrics the lyrics can be seen very clearly. Everything kind of matches up, and they're just big, bright, bold letters there, which is helpful. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the download button. I'm going to go ahead and hit that, and it says God is Love, says right there, by Bridge City, lyrics, desktop. And I'm going to save that. And then I'm going to take you over to, I use Keynote here, and I'll use Keynote to create my playlist, create my worship list there, and we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and get out of this screen, because this is going to do its thing. Let me get out of there. Okay, and like I said here, I am doing on Keynote, so I'm going to go ahead and go slide. I'm going to create a new slide, and I'm going to click that, get rid of that junk. Then I'm going to go to my screen here where it says God is Love by Bridge City. I'm going to pick it up, drag it. Now, if you have a PC, you're going to use your PowerPoint, and you can pretty much do the same thing there as well. One thing you want to watch in creating your slides, though, you want to test everything. That is a rule of thumb for every tech thing we do here. Test everything. So what I'm going to do is I want to center it up. I want it to cover the entire screen. You notice it's a good black background. And as you can see here, you look over to the left here, you can see where in mine it shows you where it's not completely covered. I don't know if that option is in your PowerPoint if you're using PowerPoint. Let me stretch that out, and you can see a little bit more there. Let's see. And we'll go a little bit further if we can. Okay. All right, so I'll kind of drag it around. Now you notice I can center it up here. That little line there just tells me I'm centered in the screen there. And then I will go ahead and hit play, and I will play slideshow, and it will play just that screen. Now you can see there, it's not quite centered the way I want it. So I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to scoot it up just a little bit. Okay. And I may even come back. You may even have to come back and shrink it a little bit. So if you just come back and shrink it. Okay. And once again, I'm going to try to center it up there. There we go. Okay. That way, this way. Okay. All right. So we got it there. Now I'm going to hit play again, play slideshow. And it's still sort of centered, so let me go ahead and I'm going to escape out of that and go one more time. But I think you can kind of get my meaning here. And even if you just center the whole video like that, and I can change the theme here, like I'm going to change it to a black background after I have centered it, because it's hard to do otherwise. And I have now covered, as you can see, the entire background there. So I'm going to hit play again. And there it is in the middle. So obviously you can make it as big as you want to make it. And as you play there, see? Get up there. So it'll look nice and big and bold. You want to test it on your TV, test it on your screen. Let's get out of that. And so that's pretty much it. That's how I create my playlist. I create a slide for everything. So I have 4 songs right now, and that's about probably 15, 20 minutes worth of music. So I will click from the beginning. The cool thing is that you just go ahead and click through, and it'll go to each song and go from there. And in our next episode, I'm going to go ahead and show you how we do a worship experience. We call it the Sunday Night Soak. And we'll talk to you then. This has been Real Time Training. I'm your host, Paul Turner. If you have liked this video, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. That would be awesome. And if this is your first time here, thanks for showing up. And if you'd like to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. You'll get more of these videos in your inbox when I create them. And other than that, you guys have a great day, and we will see you next time in part 3 of Real Time Training. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.